Hello, I'm Trudy, One Grounded Angel. This is the weekly angel card reading for the week beginning February 27th through to March the 3rd, 2017. If you haven't seen one of my angel card readings before, I draw a card from one of my angel card decks for each day of the week. I explain it to you. You trust your intuition as to what it means for you personally. Obviously, these readings are very general because there are so many people and so many varied personal circumstances watching. And then I post it on social media each day as well. So just in case you need a reminder, or as what often happens is that people's circumstances change, and by the time they see the card, new circumstances have come to light in which they helps them frame the card in a different light. So there's a new layer of meaning, I guess you could say. So we'll start with Monday. I'll shuffle the cards. Yikes. Okay, apparently the angels don't want me to use that particular card deck, so we're just going to put that aside and start with this one instead. It's not just me being clumsy. See, the card jumped out straight away. This is definitely the right deck to start with. I know some people use one card deck for the whole week. I like to mix it up, and I think it's quite interesting. You can see where patterns emerge as well, even across different card decks when you do it that way. So it's just my style. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So the first card is Optimism. I love it. It underpins every single reading I give. Optimism is so important. It doesn't mean being Pollyanna and looking at things as wonderful when they're clearly not. It's okay to accept and acknowledge when you're having a shitty day. The problem is when you start to let yourself get stuck into a negative mindset, then everything keeps going wrong, and it's just because it's the way you're looking at it. So we can acknowledge that things suck, but we need to still be optimistic about the future and say that this is just a moment, it's not the future. And the present doesn't determine our future as well. So this card comes up because it's letting you know, firstly, how important it is to be positive in our mindset, but also to let you know there's cause for hope for you in the future. So whatever it is that you're worried about right now, or concerned, or feeling like a sense of doom about, let that go, because it's not the case. There is optimism ahead. So it's like the light at the end of the tunnel card, I guess. So we'll now start. I'm going to use that card deck that I just was just rejected for Monday, and see if it suits Tuesday. Yep, feels good. Okay. Oh, Medicine Woman. Now this is all about health and healing. We don't get these sort of messages very often. Now for some of you who are already healers or are thinking about becoming healers, this is a confirmation that you're on the right track and to continue going down that journey. So perhaps there's a new modality you could look at, or a new training sort of opportunity, some more education. And if you've just been thinking about starting that already, this is, confirmation that that's a good thing for you to do. Now, if that's not you, it's all about the way that you view your health. Some of you, it's a call to go and see an alternative health practitioner for what you've been having problems with, whether it's anything from a bad back to a cold that you just can't get rid of. So look for an alternative health practitioner. The way to find a good one is to trust your intuition. If someone's recommended to you by multiple people, particularly if those people don't even know each other, that's a sign. And even if you go there and you feel like it's not really quite right, that person might say something or recommend something that's the right course for you. So it's all about making sure that we are, when it comes to our health, that we are having a good perspective in terms of we're not stuck in our ways, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We're not doing something purely because everybody else does it. Everybody else says that you should, eat goji berries or whatever it is, so I'm going to do that. That might not be right for you. So trust your intuition and trust the messages that come up for you as well. So the way you look at your health might not necessarily be the best way. So remember that there are good outcomes for you, unless of course it's a chronic condition, in which case you might be looking for not good outcomes but better systems of management, and alternative health is going to be what's going to help you the most there. So now look at Wednesday. Now, even if you're perfectly healthy, it doesn't mean that you can't still address your lifestyle and your approach to your wellness in terms of, is there something you've been thinking about doing? Perhaps you've been starting a meditation practice. Perhaps you've been thinking about getting a filtered drink bottle so you drink more water during a day. Whatever it is, that's a good confirmation to really go down that track, because your health is your most precious investigation. asset, sorry. I don't know where that came from. I always love that quote from the Dalai Lama, which I'm going to get wrong, but as I often do with quotes, I need to look them up. It says that he was asked once what puzzles him about man as in humankind, not men as opposed to women. He said, what already is going wrong. He was asked what confuses him the most or puzzles him, and he said man, because they spend all this money and they sacrifice their health to earn money, and then their health shuts down and they spend all that money trying to get their health back. So it's interesting how health is like our lowest priority, yet it's the thing that we need the most because it is our absolute foundation. And when we lose that foundation, when things turn wrong, but when our health is shaky or perhaps letting us down, we can't do all these other things that we wanted to do anyway. So it's the thing that you need to get right before you can do anything else, like, ascend to career heights or, move countries, whatever it is that you're focused on. So looking at Wednesday now, the first day of March, pinch the punch, answered prayer. So this is also about the response that we get when we're asking for things from the universe, a little bit similar to this optimism one. So it does say your prayers are being answered, or whatever it is that you have asked for, but it's important that when we ask for things that we're actually taking action steps as well. It's like when we want to create something in our lives, and I know I've said this multiple times, but it's something that I forget, and probably you do too. It's a partnership with the universe. The universe doesn't hand it to us on a platter, and we don't equally go out and create it from scratch. We need to work together with the universe. So it's a partnership, a co-creation. And the universe responds to action. So make sure that our actions are aligning with what we want. For example, if you want to start a business but you're doing nothing to get it going, it's not really going to go so well for you. Or I can't think of any other examples right now, but it does say that what you want is going to come true, but you do have to do the work first and make sure that you're asking the universe to help you. So there's not really much more to say about that except to continue to be optimistic as well, and understand that the challenges and setbacks that you're facing right now are temporary. They're not your future necessarily, or indicative of your future. Now, Thursday, the 2nd of March. It's actually one of my favourite card decks because I think it's the second one on a third one I ever got. The one when I really started thinking that maybe this would be something I'd do professionally or semi-professionally. No, I'll say professionally. Let's just put it out there, professionally. Which I am doing now, but it's obviously I'm doing other work as well because I am still getting things off the ground. But I think if I say semi-professionally or semi-professionally, depending on where in the world you're from, I'm kind of putting a limit on it. We had a card about this last week, not putting limits on your dreams. It's really important. So say professionally full-time. The universe responds to our words. They're so powerful. So Thursday, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is associated with health and healing. So hello, very familiar here, close association. He's also associated with travel and with romance. So maybe those two things are calling strongly to you, but I'm going to focus on health because that's what I feel personally is going to be the most important message. So Archangel Raphael, his energy is emerald green. So what I often do, I've got a dodgy knee. If it's sore, I ask Archangel Raphael to surround it in healing light and to accelerate my body's healing process. And I visualize emerald green light around it. So that's something you can try. Remember that when you ask the angels or the universe to fix something in terms of your physical health, it's not something that they are bringing in a light and a power and energy to do that, but they're really just intensifying your body's own means of healing. So your body is the healer. Like when I do Reiki on someone, I don't really feel comfortable calling myself the healer. I know that's what I do because that's just what clients expect. I do call myself a healer, but in actual fact, all I'm doing is directing the energy. Their bodies are doing the healing work. I'm just empowering them to do that and to strip away all the blocked energy or the stress levels or whatever it is that's kind of impeding their body from doing that healing. So now for some of you this may be emotional health that you need the help with. So Archangel Raphael is a good one to call on to ask for some emotional healing. Yeah, just take from this card whatever it is you need, but it's very much a reassuring card, angelic support coming through for you. And again, I mean, Raphael's who I call on when I'm doing Reiki, and also when I'm about to do an angel card reading, I ask him to come through and to help me heal, or to do the healing work through me. And that's something you can do if you want to become a healer. Ask him to help you and to guide you into the right direction for you to move ahead with that. So that's only going to apply to some of you, of course, but for most of you it is generally about your health and asking for help with that. Even if you're not struggling with a health ailment or condition, you could ask Raphael what's the best thing you can do to magnify your health at the moment, and ask him to give you a very clear sign about that. And it may be that suddenly I don't know, a new exercise workout lands in your inbox, or I don't know, that's just one example. The universe works in so many ways. I'm not going to limit your understanding of that by giving you these prescribed kind of paths. So we're looking at Friday now, the 3rd of March already. Comfort. It's almost a theme really of the week when I look back at what we've got. Very comforting kind of energy coming through, and I think we need that given we've had such an intense February with, you know, the 2 eclipses. Some really powerful lunar energy was coming through. Some people's emotions were going like this and this and this. Some people were just all in a big like washing machine motion of craziness energy that was just sending them from pillar to post. And we just need to kind of feel comforted and to kind of rest. It's almost like the when you're just not feeling well and you just need to sit in your, or lie in your pajamas and watch Netflix, that kind of comforting feeling that you get from that. It's a sort of comforting feeling that's coming through here. Everything's going to be okay. Let's just kind of have this haven sort of feeling about our lives right now, and know that we're safe and protected, and just retreat for a little bit while we wait for things to come, you know, or to allow things to settle down in terms of our nervous systems, so that we can strive forward after this and slay, basically. So remember that we can't be out there chasing our dreams every single day. We need to take a step back and recalibrate every now and then, and this is a good opportunity for us to do that. It's like the grounding kind of message that we had on Saturday. This is just asking us to feel reassured that the angels are looking after us, and to try and comfort ourselves as well by giving our bodies whatever they need. So when I look back at the week, we've got message about feeling positively about our future. Healings come through twice. It's big energy. Knowing that we're being looked after, and that what we've asked for in terms of our help and support is on its way to us. But again, we need to obviously make sure that we are being optimistic about that, and feeling comforted and reassured by the heavens that the universe has got our back. One of my favourite quotes. That's it for the week. Don't forget you can get hold of me. I post each card on social media, including one for Saturday and Sunday, at @OneGroundedAngel. That's my Instagram handle. I'm not on Twitter anymore because I found it was too much maintenance for not really much effect in terms of reaching people. But you can, if you want to personally contact me, you can either DM me through Instagram, or my Facebook page is OneGroundedAngel, or you can go to my blog, www.onegroundedangel.com. There's a contact form there, and that's the way to reach me as well if you want to book a personal reading where I can go into much more depth with you and talk to you about what you need to be addressing in terms of what's going to come up for your life, how you can make the best life choices for you, and what your guardian angels really want you to know. So they're always very reassuring. So you can get hold of me through there, and you can also reach me if you want to give any feedback or ask any questions about the cards I've just dealt, remembering that I can't really be too personal or give you too much specifics, because my time is quite limited, and they're meant to be general. Trust your intuition. It's the best message I can ever give you if you really want more information and want to know what something means. Trust your intuition, and don't let your over analytical mind go making up stories. You know the truth inside yourself. Don't let it go, take you off track. Take care of yourselves and of each other, and I look forward to reading for you again next week. Bye.